Alright guys, this is Doc M with another Minecraft video. You heard it. And today, this is episode 84 of the Minecraft World Tour. Yeah, the third season of my single player let's play. I see these questions here and there. Some people even post on the Minecraft videos, Doc, do you have a single player? Yes indeed, the World Tour it is. This is where it all started. And yeah, we will keep on working here forever. The single player will never stop. And guys, I've been doing a little bit of exploring around the place. After I worked I don't know how many days on the desert temple, made huge progress and made crazy stuff down there I want to show you today. But also we want to quickly go explore a bit, and yeah, if you go this way you will come directly to the witch farm, and I basically drove beyond the chunk perimeter there, or the new chunks, and now I'm in a new area, and first thing I hit here basically after riding over the ocean is this roofed forest, and I was looking for one. Haven't been able to find one yet, and now we did, and I want to gather a bit of this wood here and use it to make a hole into my bedrock ceiling, as long as it still works. We tested it in the latest snapshot 1.7.3 and it looked good, guys. It still worked, but I still assume it is not 100% intended the way it is at the moment. Maybe it is. Maybe there is a way now to break bedrock, as I have a feeling that Mojang, namely Dinnerbone, who is in a lot of connections to the Minecraft community by now, to Let's Players, to people who do YouTube videos, to all kinds of people, and he knows what's up, and maybe in general he became a bit more liberal with these things, as nobody is really forced to use stuff. But yeah, if it's about breaking bedrock, it could be a bit tricky, as it is that one block you cannot break in survival, and probably should stay like that, as there's many adventure maps and so on based on that. But yeah, I'm not quite sure. You can still, on servers and stuff, you could still use some kind of plugins or what to protect stuff. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it. But yeah, I want to get at least 4 saplings out of this here. And then I want to keep on exploring a little bit. My plan was, if you go this way, you will come to the desert temple. So my plan was kind of going around here, riding over there, checking out. There seems to be a huge ocean there, but maybe we hit something. And then go back towards this direction, roughly. So yeah, let's see. Dark oak sapling 1. Oh, apple. There's a mushroom in here. Squeezed in. Those roofed forest biomes, sorry, are actually pretty cool. Let me, well, yeah. We've got a lot of plains around. That's what I get a lot. Plains, plains, plains. It's the dominating biome. Alright, this is a really small one actually. I thought we're gonna come over the hill here and have a huge forest spreading out, because that's what I normally saw with these. But seems to be not that one here. Funny. So yeah, guys, finally I'm really happy my comment system works again. I had this major issue where I could not reply to comments. I didn't have the reply button there, and it drove me nuts, because I love to reply to comments. I mean, that's what I do. That's, that's how my channel was built. I want to have a good relationship with my viewers. We want to discuss with each other, share ideas, and I always did that using the YouTube functionality, replying to people, discussing things. Now, I couldn't do that for almost 2 weeks now, which really killed me. I had a bit more downtime where I could do other stuff, but still I was missing it a lot, and I was stressing out like crazy about it, really pulling all strings possible, and yeah, actually made it, broke through, got in touch with the people of G+, someone who is working on the G+ comment integration on YouTube, actually the chief officer of that, and or chief coordinator, whatever, and I caught her on the phone, and ranted to her about 20 minutes about some changes that need to be done. Because in general, I'm not refusing the comment system right now. I think it works properly. I don't see much crazy spam and so on. The threaded comments seem to be working properly for me, so I'm okay with it as it works now. Not extremely excited, but better. And as I have the reply functionality now, I think it's time to move on and don't, they will introduce it. There's no need to hold a grudge anymore. They're listening and we were able to reach them. That is okay. Whenever you roll out something new, there might be problems, but eventually the problems will be fixed. And I think, yeah, we're on the way. The thing is, if you have such a major site as YouTube and something, you roll something out and it doesn't work like 100%, you will get problems with all the users. And that is what happened. I mean, I never refer to drastical means like switching off my comments completely like other YouTubers did, because they were so annoyed by the spam. I tried to battle the spam, went through the comments, tried to set up decent spam filters, and by now spam is gone. I was thinking I should share these spam filters, but I'll better keep him. Because yeah, if you share spam filters, spammers will adjust to that and find other ways to spam. So that's what I want to keep it a little bit to myself. But yeah, just work a bit with it. Look what people typically spam, and then you can combat it a little bit. Okay. I think I will leave this little basic station here, in case I die around here, so I'm not too far away. Okay, so let's explore the ocean here a little bit. I like to explore by boat, as you can cover a lot of ground, and then I'm kind of just looking at what I can see next to the boat. So we know right to us there was a crap load of planes again. We necessarily don't want to go to hoop. There's a huge chunk error. I don't want to ride into it. Okay, this is an island there or something. Let's see. Yeah. It's really cool now, as they have snow on top of certain structures, depending on the height, which is also really cool. Extreme Hills has that it has, certain snowy areas, and our island back home is Extreme Hills, and I could see, definitely could see snow on there. That means we can make an ice generator on our island directly, which is really cool. You just have to abuse/use the new height feature, and that is something that is helpful. So Extreme Hills kind of paid off. So that seems to be pretty ordinary here, like another plains area. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's happening with that ocean. Oh, there's something over there. Okay, keeps on going a bit. Where we at? I don't want to go too far. Let's say we go until 2000 or so in this direction and see if we can spot something. Okay. We are going west now. That is okay. I don't want to go too far away from my explored area. Oh man, that seems to be a huge ocean here. There's nothing, I guess. Yo, not much. Not much. Well, I'll keep on going here a little bit and see if you can spot something, but doesn't. Wait. There's land shaping out. Oh! Okay. Alright, this is a mushroom island. Where we at? 2100. Okay, well, okay, we explore it. That cannot be unexplored. Wow! Holy cow, look. Oh man, do we have any mushrooms? Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Hey, mushrooms. What are you doing all up there? Holy cow, this is a huge mushroom biome. Are you kidding me? Stretches all the way back there. Wow, look at that. Oh, there's grass. Grass. A little bit of grass. Grass can make new mobs spawn. They cannot spawn on the mushroom or mycelium. So, wow, that's actually really nice. I'm thinking about friendly mob trap when I look at that. We could make, look at that, it's gigantic. Let's see, normally they're always connected to land. I've never found a isolated island of it. Okay, there's a small one over there. It keeps on going. Man, this is the biggest mushroom biome I've ever seen. What are you doing to me, game? That's awesome. Normally I don't. Oop, it ends here. It ends here. Wow. Yep. Is that an island? It is. It definitely looks like it. Wait a minute. Let me make sure 100%. What did it? What it just was? Oh, there was lava. Nice. Let me see. Well, yeah. Holy, look at that. There's a lot of mushrooms back there. Yep. Because there is grass and they were probably spawning here. A few new ones. Well, yeah, that is where we were before, over there. Let's go around to make 100% sure, but that seems to be a completely isolated, gigantic mushroom island. Oop, I need to eat. That's not a new biome, of course, but still exciting to find. That is one of the rarest biomes ever, and it is even fairly close to the rest of our stuff here. It's not too far away. Should be easily able to make a quick nether tunnel to connect it to. Yeah, that's the thing, the place we were before. Let me go over there. Whoop. Yep, it's an island. Ha! Wow, and gigantic. That is sweet. Alright. Another project we need to tackle then. That is nice. Man, I like that. Maybe it's possible. I don't know if our wither farm is in the spawn chunks, but if not, we might be able to do that. Wow. Okay. It is a complete mushroom biome, so we must set up another portal here and have a connection to get back. Let me see. What coordinates were we? Basically, almost if I go straight here, I would kind of come to the desert temple. Not one, but almost. Huh. Yep. So this is a complete island. There's a small one over there. Yep. Most definitely. Sweet. That is nice. Me likey, me likey. Okay, so let's put a nether portal up here. Right here. And here. Alright. I bought everything well prepared. Okay, so then let's go through here and let's see. It should not connect us to one of our old portals though. Whoa, 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 lag. Crazy lag. Oh yeah, I've been working on the squid farm forever. I should have hundreds of squid here. Oh yeah, hundreds of squid. Oh my god. It will resolve itself. Okay, so you saw it, we were really close, but I guess I have to go there and reposition the portal. We connected to the desert farm portal, which is nice. Desert temple, I want to be here anyways and show you what I've been doing, but first of all we need to fix this lag issue. This is literally hundreds. Let me see if I can see how many entities. Thousands. It's 2,000 squid. Oh my god. This will take a while to fix itself. That was a lot of ink sacs. But in any case, welcome to the Texturepack Sphinx. Looks so ridiculously cool. Oh man, with the nose and all. I love it. And it's sleeping right now. It's sleeping. Let's wake it up. Give me a cacti here. Oh. Alright, let's wake it up, baby. Okay, it's asleep. Texturepack Sphinx, we bring you something. Wake up, we want to get in. Oh yeah. And we have the beams going up in the background. Oh man, I love it. And the eyes opened. Really cool. And yeah, of course then the vault door opens and we can go in and battle some skeletons and we would be able to go down, and of course we could close it again as I showed you last time with the secret vault door and the hidden trigger mechanism. And now, as I said last time, I had this vision. Yeah, that's the visions I have. I'm sorry if you will never get this picture out of your head when you see Tutankhamun now. But yeah, that's what we are trying to resemble here. Tutankhamun's death mask, and we have a testificate face in there. And yeah, the thing can open and close the eyes depending if the door is opened or closed. Let me get a bit more cacti here. Alright. Ow. And yeah, you see some more back in the background there. We'll look at that. And yeah, if we toss another cacti in, we can of course close it again, and then the thing changes state. Door closes, beams go off, eyes are closed. I was unsure for the closed eyes if I should use also the light pink clay there. Like I did in the face, but I think it's alright. Eyelids are a little bit darker when you close them, and it looked a bit weird. But with the clay there now, I think it is okay. Looks like it is sleeping actually, and that was the plan. And yeah, so let's do this. Open it up again so we can look at the pyramid. So eyes are opening. Look at the pyramid in the background. Beams go up. It's also a part of the function. Yeah, and look at that thing. I love it. Call it the black pyramid. Obviously using black stained glass in there, so I find a halfway decent use for the black all the black dye I have from the ink sacs. It's pretty insane how much I actually got, thousands literally. And yeah, for me that thing looks like a crazy Las Vegas casino or something, especially with the light beams going up, which give you different buffs. Of course I dug in 4 beacons in here. That took a long while again to farm all these skulls. I'm talking to some people, Definef and others. They have some good principles of making Witter Rippers, and yeah, things are redesigned. The Zipcrowd people are working on it as well, and I'm really thinking I need one because that took quite some time. Well, it's okay you watch some movies on the side or whatever, but I would really love to speed up the skull farming. And yeah, there's a closing mechanism hidden in there with pistons, and we have a centralized line that comes from the backside of the Sphinx. That was the first thing I made. Basically, we have to remember from last time the squid tank inbuilt here. When that is activated, like it is right now, or better say retract it. We also make sure we retract the pistons that are hiding or covering up the beacons here, and yeah, reveal them. And you can see we have different buffs here. Made sure to have all the 4 basic buffs around here. Of course, we have reach limits. Those are not max beacons in there. Couldn't fit them. I probably could fit them in, but I didn't see no need. It's more like an optical thing here with these beacons. Haste. So we have most beacon effects around, which made building, of course, a little bit easier. And yeah, terraforming has been done, as you can see. And if you look down there, you can see a little bit of the redstone that can be improved. Let me quickly do that. Yep. Take that out, and then we just, let me see, can I? Oh no, can't, need to refigure it. Okay, rewire it then. Yeah, I want to retrace that a little bit. I don't like that you can see it here, but normally you would not come close to it anyways. But yeah, up on top in the pyramid I have a little bit of glowstone that makes the top of the pyramid shine a bit, and it was like that back in the days of the Egyptians. It's really cool if you stand here. Sun basically goes down in the middle of the pyramid. Looks really cool. Nice yeah, sun effects. And yeah, back in the days the top of the pyramid was especially shiny. It was all polished white marble and other things that were really standing out. You know, people that lived in the time reported that the pyramids were shining like mirrors. I mean, quartz would be the closest. I was thinking if I want to use quartz instead of the sandstone, but the black glass just went so well with the sandstone that I really said, okay, let's do it. And yeah, you can see the top shining a little bit now when it's dark. I like that a lot. And yeah, here is the mechanism for the Sphinx head. Luckily it all worked out just perfectly. I didn't plan that ahead, but I tried to have the some of the important insignia around. The beard here, pharaohs, if you look at the Tutankhamun's mask or others, you can see they have this beard here, kind of represented by these 2 stairs, and then on top of their head gear, basically they had maybe 1 or 2 figurines coming out, the snake and something else, and that is kind of symbolized by that thing on top. I might work on that a little bit and give it a bit of a different shape. Okay, there's a hole in the ground. Whatever. A little bit of a different shape or something, but the basic setup is done. There's a witch back there. How dare you? Die. Oh, let's see. Did it drop a potion? No. We don't want that. So this thing here was tricky. And I'd say, let me quickly sleep over there. Yeah, I have a new base camp right there in this house. Move the chest away, and yeah, I'll be back when we have some daytime and I can show you the mechanics, which were actually really tricky. Alright, so the build station now is in the house as opposed of here where it was before. And now let's look at the mechanics of the eyes and all. A good way to look at it is from above there. Quickly toss a pearl in. Alright. So, doing this, I thought it would be fairly simple. What do we do here? Basically, we have a block swapper, 2 right next to each other, and what they do is either, you know, put these blocks in, which is the closed eyes, and then push them out by moving up and down, or pushing the other blocks in, which are the eyes now, which is a quartz block and an emerald block. So you would think somebody made something like that works. So I browse YouTube everywhere, look, and there were some designs that worked before the piston timings got changed a bit, and now none of these designs I found actually worked or was compact, like a 1 button press tileable vertical block swapper. So I had to really go digging deep and I found something that is dead down there. First I had it set up myself, but then I found a setup that is more compact, and I think that was made by Mambo Jumbo, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is basically a control unit for block swappers. What it does, this has 3 outputs here, 1, 2, and 1 in the middle, and with a button press, the setup here switches state, so either this side is powered or this side, and while it switches state, it also gives a short pulse in the middle. That is exactly what we need to control a block swapper like that. And yeah, we have the 3 outputs connected to the different pistons that are involved in the setup. One output goes to the top pistons, the left output here goes to the lower pistons, and the middle output of course retracts the pusher pistons that push out the ice again. And yeah, by connecting this all together, we made it work. It was tricky to get all the lines going up here, use different techniques, half slab wiring, torch towers to keep the signal separated, and it was also a bit tricky to time it correctly with different delays. As you can see here, we have a torch tower going up that adds 1 tick per torch, so I had to adjust it here with more delay on the repeater, and same thing for the pusher pistons on top. But getting that to work was yeah, a pretty long tricky road, and it took a while to have it working. Well, when that was done, I was happy, and I had the next problem. So here is the input of this machine, so to speak, and well, this is based on a 10-second pulse or higher that is done by a stone button. If you press a stone button, you have a it's about 1 second or 10 ticks, right? So this needs to be pressed for at least 10 ticks to make it work. That's good. Well, the signal I have here is either on or off. That is the same signal that shuts the lighting on or off here. And I needed to translate that so they can understand each other one more time. So I have here, what you can see, this is a basic dual edge detector. This thing here. It gives out, right there is the output of it. It gives out a 1 tick pulse whenever it receives power or when power is switched off. So when this line here goes on and off, this whole setup there will trigger. This will just be, as I mentioned, a 1 tick pulse. And now we needed to translate this 1 tick pulse, as it is too short to trigger this system here, into a 10 tick pulse or more. And then I went together with JL and the crew and looked into it, and this is setup JL then came up with after we tried out I don't know how many different designs, and we agreed to just use this one now. It is based on a comparator pulse extension here. You know, if you power a setup like that, 2 comparators facing different directions connected with Redstone, if you just look at these 6 isolated blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is the pulse lengthener. So what we do is we grab a quick signal from here, because the piston will go move out and go back whenever the signal here is turned on and off, and we grab a quick signal, extend it with this setup, and reset it again. This is this line doing here. This is a reset line, basically, and yeah, that's what we do. And then it's really it sounds complicated, but it makes sense. And then after we made the signal really long enough to trigger this signal, we connected right here with this repeater. So all this redstone I just showed you in there, this control unit, and then this connection unit here, basically, that which makes the 2 parts of the machine talk to each other one more time. All that just for making these eyes go, close and shut, or open and shut. That's it. All this crazy redstone for that, and this whole Sphinx thing here turns out to be crazy redstone wise. But As you can see, I tried to follow the natural line of it. I think we will be able to blend it in nicely. Have the back of the Sphinx here. I might have to relocate some of the wiring as it is all prototyping. I was happy I had this control unit installed here. Now when I look at it, I see I could definitely push the control unit down 1 or 2 blocks and also try to lower this here. But I think I will be able to modulate the back of the figure to go out like this and also have a nice shape to the sides, and it still will look proper, hiding all the redstone inside. Who knows, maybe I install another thing, and I installed another thing. This thing holds another secret I want to show you right away, which is also pretty cool. But yeah, that is the redstone behind the eyes, and it's pretty tricky. Took a while, as I mentioned, to figure out and get it all working, but now it does. And yeah, let's say someone comes to a temple and wants to get in, and he doesn't know how. He, for example, tosses in the wrong stuff. Let's close in or off our temple. Let's look at the closing eyes one more time. Yep. Man, I'm so happy. When that worked, I was really happy. It was really quite tricky. In any case, so now let's say, it doesn't really make sense here in my world tour, but let's say a stranger comes and he doesn't know the secret code. Let's say he would toss in something wrong. Dirt. Nothing happens. Tries out dirt. He tries out raw zombie meat, and let's say he tries out a piece of sand or something else. 3 wrong tries. Oop. You see. Open, you dang door. Whoa! No! Poisoned! Help! Yeah. Ouch. It will last a while. Take us pretty much down. Oh, okay, we're regenning fast. So yeah, I included a poison trap into the whole setup now, and the poison trap is hidden below here, and you cannot see it at all. Right here we have a dispenser, and this okay, it's gone now. This dispenser holds splash potions of poison, and this is how I can refill it. And yeah, I added another thing to the whole setup. We can dig our way in here. You can see it all up there. Let's see. We can have a good look. It's a bit cramped in. But yeah, we have another detector here and a counter. If 3 items that are not correct are tossed in there, the thing counts up. And after we trigger 3 items that are wrong, the thing will power the dispenser, which is sitting right here. This is the output line coming along, going up and here. And this is also a new design, prototype design you made together. Here you can see X's. We use X's to count, and a hopper. And here is a comparator that checks the content of this hopper, and you can see a torch, so this hopper is locked. That means if you push something over, the hopper will hold the items. And yeah, after it gets 3 items, then the whole thing will reset. And yeah, then we have another pulse lengthener in here that gives out a nice long enough pulse to make the comparator, the dispenser up there fire. And here we use a furnace. That is the trick. That is how we can manipulate how many items are tossed in there. We can have less or more sand. And yeah, right now 1.5 stacks of content of the furnace that gets compared to the content of the comparator you saw over there is good enough to make it work. Yeah, if you're interested in that thing, oh man, I think, yeah, let's dig it up on top and you can quickly have a look at it, because I think it's a really useful design you could use in various situations. Okay, let's dig it up real quick. Okay, I have some sand and sandstone covering it here. But here we go, so we can look at the mechanics. So yeah, can see right here, we compare. See, we check the signal from this furnace with this comparator, and yeah, didn't I just hear? Yeah, zombies. Let me sleep one more time so I can show you that and explain you that. Slept, woo! Okay, let's check it out. So, as mentioned, here we compare the signal, 1.5 stacks, and we compare it to the content of the hopper here. As you can see, right now nothing is in. Button press comes in into the system, and yeah, where do the button presses come from, you might ask yourself. Well, the button presses come from here, coming in here, and that is when items pass through the hopper chain. That is used as a filter. So on the one side, if you throw in cacti, we trigger the mechanical lock for the door. If you throw other items in, we trigger the counter here. So the counter is triggered 1, 2, 3 times, compares here, and then when the signal arrives here, we reset here as well. You can see the signal goes out here, which is used to power the dispenser, but the signal also branches out here over this repeater into the torch here. That means if that is powered, the torch goes off behind this hopper. That means all the items that are in the hopper are allowed to flow back into the dropper, because it's no longer locked, because it's unpowered. And yeah, this is the magic behind all the stuff here. It's quite a complex build by now, this whole Sphinx, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm definitely having plans to add more functionalities to it, because it's a fun project. So what I need to do next with this setup here, let me close that off. Oh, we're missing one sand block. Well, should not be a problem here. Okay. Yeah, it malfunctioned once. That also did cost me 2 hours to figure out why it didn't work anymore. The lighting inside was broke, and then the man had teleported in and stole a sand block I used for falling edge detector in there. So fixed that, replaced that with a non-sand based falling edge detector. So yeah, next up we definitely need to finish the Sphinx here. I want to build a body around this thing, and probably build some arms that kind of embrace the whole thing and create some kind of a wall-like situation around it. Also the walkway here, it is all sand. I mean, it stands out here, but I definitely want to make that look a bit more pretty, and definitely also want to try to maybe build a courtyard back here, which could possibly also have some functionalities, as we have this control units now. We can control different things, and I'm thinking I might be able to have something cool here as well, the courtyard coming to life or something. I also thought about creating some more dramatic effects if you throw in the wrong combination. I was imagining having like earthquake-like effects going through the desert here, with pistons sitting below the sand and minecarts riding through, triggering the pistons in waves. And if you fail, for example, a wave of sand comes toward you and you get poisoned, to increase the effect a bit. There's lots of ideas. Or I had an idea of having like something hidden up in the sky, and it drops down sand on you, 2 layers of sand to drown you in sand or suffocate you, or cannons shooting sand in and hidden you, anvil drops. You could do a lot of things. It's a very inspiring project. Basically up my alley. I can use some redstone and I can make funny things with it, and that's what I enjoy a lot when I play Minecraft. So yeah, that is what I've been doing. Once again, lots of progress, lots of hours went into this build project here, but it was worth any second. Never regretted a minute I spent in Minecraft, to be honest. It's just an awesome game. Good way to spend your time, and I'd say this epic view here from the pyramid, the Black Pyramid, we call it an end. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you have some ideas for the Sphinx. really looking forward to your feedback with that, and make sure to leave a lot of comments so I have a lot to answer, because my reply button works again. So come on guys, hit me up with these comments, leave a like. I'm out. Bye. Into the area, and you would be welcomed by the large screaming squid and falling burning squid, burning or falling from the sky, which is still